feels to be forgotten, but you'll never forget me now. Enemies clawing at my eyes, I stretch and bleed just to stay alive, yeah. The zombies come out at night, they'll never catch me, they'll never catch me. Light it up, now I'm burning. Feel the rush of adrenaline. We are young, we are strong, we will rise, 'cause I'm back from the dead tonight. To the floor, hit the red line. Flying high at the speed of light. For the love, for the life, for the fight, 'cause I'm back from the dead tonight. Break the skin, you spread like poison. Die slow under your attack. How it feels to be the broken. You took a piece, now I'm putting back. Enemies clawing at my eyes, I stretch and bleed just to stay alive, yeah. The zombies come out at night, they'll never catch me, they'll never catch me. Light it up, now I'm burning. Feel the rush of adrenaline. We are young, we are strong, we will rise, 'cause I'm back from the dead tonight. To the floor, hit the red line. Flying high at the speed of light. For the love, for the life, for the fight, 'cause I'm back from the dead tonight. Back from the dead tonight. Take down for the count, don't you dare count me out. Never break, never bow, never beg, not a doubt. The zombies come out at night, they'll never catch me, they'll never catch me. Light it up, now I'm burning. Feel the rush of adrenaline. We are young, I shut you up. You got no clue. It's gonna go down. We gotta go. What you wanna do? You call me insane. I pay my dues. You know the truth. You go against me. You'll always lose. Raise your hands up.
for the final time on a Friday night. This is the Rings of Fraud Stadium Championship Series. We're here live in Fargo, and we're here for Arena Tour 2 Series Finale. Current points leader Cameron Winfield looks to hold on to the points lead from Ace Racer and Miles Jones. Can Cameron Winfield keep the points lead going into here tonight and lead with the points championship at the end of the night here in Fargo? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Fargo. My name is Cole Durham. I am your host here tonight, joined by your play-by-play commentator, Angus Johnson. Angus, welcome back to Fargo. It's a similar setting that we were here with week number 1, similar to Tacoma. Of course, you know a lot about Tacoma. You know a lot about big floors. How are we feeling about here at Fargo?
Well, we start off big, and we're going to finish off big. Let me tell you, this has been an absolutely tight points competition. We have underdogs like Ace Racer and Incinerator going up against high-level competitors like Trevor Michaelesco and El Toro Loco. Nobody has been letting off an inch for each other, and it is all going to come down to one treacherous track.
Well, it's time for your first competition. We're back for the racing competition. And that is right. The racing competition is back here tonight. We got an awesome Chicago-style racing course with a great obstacle course here tonight. Probably the hardest obstacle course all season long. And let's get ready for your first driver coming out here tonight for the racing competition. It is Joey Berge in Megapie.
Taking on his opponent, Trevor Michaelesco, El Toro Loco.
And it's time to go racing here in Fargo. El Toro Loco taking on Megapie. Joey Berge is a tough opponent, but so is Trevor Michaelesco.
Well, Trevor, I mean, he's definitely great. He did come into this series a little bit late, but he's already shown that he's definitely has a chance for a main field spot. But Joey Berge, man, he's keeping with it.
To the final turn, El Toro Loco will advance into round number 2.
One thing that was very interesting right there is even if Joey Berge were to make it across the line first, his wheels were up in the air. You got to get those front 2 tires all the way up onto that racing ramp.
RORSCS brought to you by Werewolf Node Beam. And here tonight, the points battle is on. We've already seen the finale for more Monster Jam. Crown champion Canyon Prude and Max D. And we also saw your Stadium Tour 2 champion, Tyler Richmond. And it's time to go racing here once again here in Fargo. Going to be interesting to see who can come home with the racing win here tonight. All these drivers letting it hang out here tonight. Ace Racer and Incinerator, Angus Johnson's favorite driver, is coming out here.
And his opponent, going to be Angel Garcia in Straight Jacket.
Angel Garcia is back once again in RORSCS.
2 drivers, I think both of these trucks can really sum up one word, and that's underdog. But like I said before, Ace Racer, man, he ain't no underdog no more. He has shown that he can compete with the big guns, even with kind of some hard-to-drive equipment like this.
Yeah, Incinerator is a great racing truck. It is a tough freestyle truck, though. Here we go. Angel Garcia off the line.
I mean, these 2 got trucks that can actually turn pretty well, but it looks like Ace Racer just slightly tighter and slightly quicker into that first turn. But as they go into that final turn, Angel Garcia kind of bobbles a little bit.
That is going to be a photo finish race here tonight. That was going to come down to the official call. That was a great race from 2 great drivers. Of course, Fargo going to bring you some great racing action. And the official call is going to be Incinerator, going to go to the next round. All right, let's get ready for round number 2 here tonight here in Fargo. Another great race with 2 great racing competitors, Mike Gillespie and El Toro Loco, taking on Drew Midkiff and Carolina Crusher.
Drew Midkiff, man, a guy who has had a fair share of frustration kind of with SCS as of lately. Has some really feeling like he wants that spot in main field. He feels like he represents his truck great, and he has. And I think he definitely has a chance to pull an upset right here if he can lock in.
Well, Mike Gillespie got him off the line.
Yeah, Mike Gillespie has a massive advantage right now. Drew's kind of getting a little bit wiggly off of that turn. And although he did get a little bit of ground, it was not enough to take out Trevor Michaelesco.
Yeah, I mean, Drew was making a comeback there. Drew definitely made up a lot of ground in that last turn, but Mike Gillespie just got him off the line and had a better first turn. So El Toro Loco will go to your semifinal pairings, and he's going to face off against the person who wins this next race. And let's go ahead and introduce your next pairing here tonight in Fargo. As coming out here tonight behind the wheel, the black and green Wrecking Machine, your current points leader, it's Cameron Winfield in Gravedigger.
And his opponent, going to be a guy who's been wanting to make it past round 1. It is Cooper Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Cooper Sullivan being bullied out of the lane of his choice. Of course, Cameron Winfield with lane choice. All right, drivers getting lined up there.
Here we go. There's that green. Great start from Cameron Winfield.
Cameron's going to be the top competition in racing here tonight other than Mike Gillespie. I'll make that call now, because that's my prediction.
Speaking of tough competition, those are some of the fastest turns I have seen tonight so far.
Cameron Winfield coming out here taking a win over Cooper Sullivan here in Fargo. Drivers making great use of this massive floor here tonight. Myself as a viewer, I would love to be the one freestyling on this track.
Oh, this is a treacherous track, man. This has some of the biggest ramps we have seen on Arena Tour 2 so far this season. I think it's definitely a great way to cap off an otherwise great point series.
Of course, this bracket is based off your time racing from last week. Ace Racer and Incinerator coming back out, taking on the Scary Panther, Jake Camarino, Predator.
Man, Jay, he knows what Ace Racer can do. He knows what he is going to have to do. He wants to take out that bad, fast Chevy.
Of course, Jake Camarino been very active on Instagram, posting a lot of his highlights from prior seasons. Jake Camarino said he's feeling confident that this will be his last event in SCS.
Well, either way, I mean, let's see if he can really get that confidence going. I mean, Ace Racer, look at the speed from Ace Racer.
Predator looking pretty good, too. Just not really fast around those turns as much as he should be, or as he would like to be. And Incinerator will go to the next round into your semifinal. Always great seeing Jake Camarino come out here against a tough competitor.
With that, though, I mean, he's just a guy who is here for the experience, just here to drive. And he's really shown that right now, especially with some of the freestyles he's done this season.
Oh, I cannot wait to see him in freestyle. Predator is going to kill the tractor tonight. Of course, busting out those BKTs here for the first time this season. Well, here comes another great racing pair. Christian Lanude is in Zombie coming out here tonight. Taking on Miles Jones and Overkill Evolution.
Miles Jones is definitely, I think, has the upper hand when it comes to the racing competition here. Christian Lanude, a bit more freestyle focused, but I'd say Miles Jones a bit more racing focused.
Drivers getting lined up, ready to go.
Okay, Miles. Well, both drivers getting ready. I think this is going to be a really good track, though, for Miles Jones. Of course, we saw him in Tacoma. He made it all the way to the finals. But now he's on another pretty big track, so I think this is really going to be his environment tonight.
Well, Christian Lanude was a pick for your points leader, points championship. Of course, not quite there. But curious to see if he can end it strong. He had a great start to the season.
Well, I think he can definitely end it strong in any competition. If he doesn't do strong here in racing, he'll definitely do strong in also, of course. And it's clearly not going to be strong from him racing.
Miles Jones has the lead going into that final turn. Christian needs to make up some ground. And Overkill Evolution will go to your next round.
Man, Christian Lanude in that first turn just wasn't able to get around.
Miles will go to your semifinals here tonight, as it's time now for your semifinal round here in Fargo.
Well, this next race, man, this is going to be a race that I think is going to really shake up the point standings depending on how it goes. Cameron Winfield and Graziger versus Trevor Michaelesco and El Toro Loco.
Of course, Ace Racer currently sitting a little under about 8 points, 7 points behind. So Cameron Winfield definitely, or Ace Racer definitely needs to make up some ground here. So he really needs Cameron to wash out, or something bad needs to happen to Cameron if he's going to be able to take the lead here in the points.
Well, these are two drivers who have had some of the fastest passes so far. Wow, what a launch from Trevor Michaelesco.
Michaelesco with a great start. Cameron going very wide.
Here we go. Trevor, he's really got that advantage right now. So this is probably going to shake up the points quite a bit.
Trevor Michaelesco will get your racing win going into the finals. What a race from Trevor. So El Toro Loco will go to your final round here tonight in the racing competition. And now we're going to determine who his final round competitor is going to be. Of course, Trevor Michaelesco, 5 points behind Cameron, or Miles Jones, I should say.
Well, we got Ace Racer. Again, like we said, this is definitely one of those guys who has been that underdog. But at the same time, again, Miles Jones, these are two guys who have made it to the finals competition before. Neither of them have actually won a racing competition with the bracket. Miles currently has lane choice. It looks like he's going to push Ace Racer out of the desired lane.
Miles Jones having lane choice coming in here tonight.
These are two drivers who I think this is going to be a very neck-and-neck race. You got Ace, who I think is better with those turns, but I think Miles Jones just has a lot more speed within that thing. Both drivers readied up. Here we go. Who will move it to the next round? Wow, neck and neck right now. Maybe a slight advantage to Miles Jones. Ace Racer staying with it. I think he's picked up a little bit more speed, but Miles Jones going to make it to the next round.
Well, it's time for your finals here tonight. Here in Fargo. Trevor Michaelesco looking to close that gap between him and Miles. Miles is in third. Trevor is in fourth with points. So this is going to be a very important race. Let's call who your competitors are here tonight. Coming out here tonight, it will be Trevor Michaelesco and El Toro Loco Black.
And his challenger going to be Miles Jones and Overkill Evolution.
Who's going to win racing for the final time here for Arena Tour 2?
Trevor's ready. Waiting for that ready from Miles. There's Miles doing the ready. Here we go. Let's go racing.
Trevor with a beautiful start off the line.
Yeah, maybe having some slight inner problems. Miles Jones makes a massive mistake.
Big mistakes from Miles Jones. This should be all El Toro Loco, and it will be. Michaelesco's going to win racing here tonight in Fargo in spectacular fashion.
Well, I grew up in one of them old farm towns where they hit it hard till the sun goes down. Nobody really seemed to care that we were living in the middle of nowhere. We just figured that's how it was, and everybody else was just like us. Soaking in
There's your racing winner, Trevor Michaelesco and El Toro Loco.
Job gets done. That's the only way I know. It don't stop till everything's gone. Straight ahead and never turn around. Don't back up, don't back down. A full throttle, wide open. You get tired and you don't show it. Dig a little deeper when you think you can't dig no more. That's the only way I know.
And give it up for your racing winner here tonight, Trevor Michaelesco and El Toro Loco.
First thing you learn is you don't get nothing that you don't earn. Humble pride I grew up on. You find out just how bad you want it.
The sun in our eyes and backs to the fences.
Well, we're going to get an interview down on the track now with your racing winner, Trevor Michaelesco and El Toro Loco. Trevor, congratulations on picking up a racing win. Your main goal going into tonight is to pass up Miles Jones, and you just gained some points on him. How does it feel to take your home the racing win for the final time this season here in Fargo?
Yeah, man, it feels good. You know, I'm trying to get that gap closed down from Miles. Hopefully, trying to get top 3 in the points, but we will see what happens.
Trevor, main goal going into tonight, once again, is getting that points on Miles. Of course, these wins are going to help you out also in that long run. What's the main goal going in for the rest of the night?
Yeah, hopefully for obstacle course, just gonna keep it smooth. You know, this is probably the longest track of the season we've had for obstacle course, and it's a very technical one. Hopefully try to keep it smooth. And then for freestyle, I'm going out early, so hopefully try to get a nice run, fill time, and hopefully get at least a top 3 in freestyle.
Trevor, congratulations. We're going to go into an intermission so you can get your truck ready to go for obstacle course and freestyle. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's hear it for your racing winner, Trevor Michaelesco and El Toro Loco. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back for a 5-minute intermission before we get started with your obstacle course and freestyle.
your useless pity. You fell awesome. Keep doing the shit you told me. Fall down so low. The pain live in memory. Erase you now. To turn around, it's everything. All comes down to what it takes to love. If I forward to pick me up or kick me down again, would you stay there with me? If I tell you my deepest thought, would you hear me out and help me rise again? If I forward to pick me up or kick me down again, would you stay there with me? If I tell you my deepest thought, would you hear me out and help me rise again? If I forward to pick me up or kick me down again, would you stay there with me? If I tell you my deepest thought, would you hear me out and help me rise again?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your obstacle course challenge here in Fargo. Of course, Angus,
Yes,
Fargo
drivers
is
will
a
have
massive floor. How are we feeling about this obstacle course here tonight?
Well, not only is this a massive floor, it is going to be an incredibly challenging obstacle course. It is an incredibly long track. I mean, it is going to be all about who had the best memory.
Well, let's get ready for your first driver coming out here tonight for your obstacle course challenge. It's going to be none other than Angel Garcia in Straight Jacket.
Funny, we actually saw a Straight Jacket in the first Arena Tour 2 event of the season, and now he's going to be in the last one. Let's see if he can pick things up. Let's see if he maybe learned a thing or two.
Angel Garcia in Straight Jacket looking to have a fast time to start you off here tonight.
Getting lined up. Looks like he's got himself ready. Angel Garcia's ready. Here comes that green.
First driver out here tonight to see how this course handles.
He's clearly got a very safe setup right now. Already you can kind of see this is definitely the longest obstacle course of the season. And it's a great way to end it off as well. I mean, this is going to be all about just how well you can remember your surroundings.
Also, it's just about, there's so many areas for mistakes, like right there. So many areas for mistakes and so many areas for improvement.
I mean, either way, other than that slight mistake, he's definitely really got a safe setup on this obstacle course. He's going to make it across the line safe and clean.
Angel Garcia, you can see here in the instant replay where it kind of all went wrong. Kind of wasn't able to get the truck to turn, had to slam it into reverse as fast as he could and shift it right back into first gear. First time coming out to 37.72. I mean, not only is this a long obstacle course, but you have to be consistent throughout the entire thing.
Oh, absolutely. Of course, with the obstacle course, one mistake can immediately drop you down to a low position. And I think that's what we saw right there. I mean, he had a clean, fast pass going, and that one slight hiccup really kind of set him back.
This is a story of famous dog. For the dog that chases its tail will be busy. These are clapping dogs.
What Joey Berge can do out here tonight in your obstacle course as he is your next competitor.
Just about to say, Joey Berge and Megabite. Track's pretty low to the ground. It's a race source piece, so that means he will be able to get around these turns pretty smooth. Well, there's that green. Looks like a little bit more of a safe start for the obstacle course. A little bit safer than Angel Garcia. Oh, man, he's already kind of going a little bit hiccups.
Hickey.
I don't know.
Good lap so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Oh,
definitely...
man.
Oh, my goodness. He was on two wheels right there. Was able to set it down safely. I think he's going to go around that turn a little bit safer than Angel Garcia did. I think he's going to definitely have a far better pass. I mean, look at these turns. He's going tight.
Yeah, great lap from Joey Berge. Yeah, Joey Berge coming out here with a thing of beauty. You know, he is the arena guy. He's the arena master, is like what I like to call him. He's mainly been having his great events in the season during this arena tour. You know, you go back to Nashville, he won the entire thing. 35.93, blows into the lead by a whole about 3 seconds. But yeah, when I think about Joey, I think about that Nashville freestyle he had.
Oh, that was definitely one of the best freestyles we have seen on this tour so far. Definitely competes with Cameron Winfeld's run in Tacoma. But coming up next, going to be Christian Lanude and Zombie.
Well, let's see what Christian can do out here tonight. He is your next competitor in line for obstacle course.
Christian's got that thing staged and ready. Just waiting for that go, and there it is. And he immediately flies off the line. Clearly, Christian Lanude's whole plan right here is just to go full caution to the wind with this speed. I mean, he has not slowed down one bit.
Yeah, looking pretty fast so far. My big thing is
Yeah, I mean,
he didn't really seem to hit the backside of that racing lane legally, which is going to have to go into official review. Drivers have to hit the faces of the ramp, and he kind of seemed to halfway hit it.
Oh, and a little bit of a hike up right there. I mean, either way, I think that was I feel like that was a pretty clean pass other than that slight mishap.
Yeah, going to have our officials hopefully go into review with that one, with the backside of that racing lane. Time coming in at 38.91 for Zombie. The officials giving him a penalty for that backside of the racing ramp. You know, good call on our officials there for catching that one as well.
Well, coming up next on the chopping block for the obstacle course competition, going to be Cooper Sullivan and Monster Dalmatian.
You know, here comes a guy who's been looking to pick up a win this season, Angus. He had a standout season in 2012 with Backwards Bob. Kind of been struggling a little bit to get back into that groove ever since.
Yeah, I mean, he said that he wanted to make it past round one, wasn't able to do that this season. But either way, he's had some pretty good highlights on the board. And I think that he's definitely going to end off this season with a bang.
I mean, this is the best floor for a finale. It is so massive. It's stadium-esque.
You know what else is massive?
Jockey?
Yeah, let's go with that. Joe Cooper Sullivan, he's got lined up right now.
You know, the best part
Where'd
about
that
it
go?
is nobody understands the inside jokes that me and you have. They're probably like so confused. There we go. Nice hit on the backside of the racing lane.
I mean, either way, he has got a pretty good setup right now. Had a pretty good start as well. He's taking the turns very wide, though. I wonder how that's going to affect his time.
Yeah, I mean, he looks very fast, though, floor speed-wise.
I think that's kind of his focus right now. Don't really focus on the turns. Make up for them with throttle. I mean, he is just flooring it on everything. I gotta say, that was probably the cleanest pass we've had so far. Not sure if it's going to take the lead in terms of time, but it was definitely very clean.
Time coming in for Cooper Sullivan. It's going to be a 27 or a 37.64, which is going to go ahead and put him in third place, right behind Straight Jacket. Coming up next is a guy who's known well for these obstacle courses and doing well on them. Jaden Camarino and Predator.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how Jay's going to do with this course. I mean, this is going to be interesting. This is larger than any obstacle course he's competed on so far. So I'm kind of curious to see how he's going to respond to it.
I think he's going to do fairly well, but we'll see how he does.
Well, there's that green. Got a pretty good start so far. He's got quite a bit of speed picked up. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
That is my official bad.
Oh, looks like he had a slight mistake.
Already. Now we're going to go ahead and give him a green.
There we go. There's a go. Our apologies. He had a slight mishap. But either way, he's got a pretty safe setup right now. Actually, I would say on this second pass, he's already got a little bit better time.
Of course, the time starts when the driver goes, which is the most important part about this obstacle course.
Wow, look at that turn right there. Oh, wow. He had his two wheels up right there. Wasn't really able to turn, but either way, I mean, he picks it back up. I mean, he knows how to go around this track. He knows how to operate this truck. But, oh, that might be interesting at the end. He didn't get both of his wheels on the line. Or didn't get both of his wheels over the ramp.
Yeah, not too bad of a pass for Jake Camarino and Predator. Going to be curious to see what the time comes in to be. Time coming in for Predator. It's going to be at 39.32.
Well, coming up, the guy still looking for that obstacle course win. Going to be Ace Racer and Incinerator. Now, when we saw Ace Racer in racing, he clearly knew how to tackle this track. And I think now that we're in obstacle course, he has got this thing figured out.
I mean, he's got it. This truck is perfect for this type of competition.
Now he's going to do almost perfect now if he wants to do anything he can to really take that lead away from Cameron Winfield. It looks like with the start, he's going to be a little bit more careful.
Of course, your current fastest time is Megabyte with Joey with a 35.83.
But oh my goodness, look at the speed right there. He didn't let off one bit. Man,
Incinerator looking good.
He has got some speed picked up. Look at that. Turns right into it. Almost perfect. Slightly clips the cars. Was able to correct himself immediately after.
Final turn. Can he finish it off strong? And he does. We're going to check out this replay where he clipped the car. You can see him come around this ramp right here. Takes it a little too tight right here. That left front tire is going to clip the car right there. Might have hurt him a little bit on the time, but maybe it didn't.
I mean, he corrected himself rather quickly, so I'm actually curious to see how much that affects him.
35.77. It's your new fastest time. Congratulations to Ace Racer. He's now first place. Let's get ready for a guy who's won this competition during week number 1 of SCS, Drew McGiff at Carolina Crusher.
And Drew, man, he has wanted to be on that top spot again, man. It has frustrated him knowing he really couldn't get back on that level, but I think he's got potential tonight. Again, this is another massive track like the first week. So I think this is really going to be in his favor.
Well, let's see how he does here in Fargo. These fans are excited to see the Carolina Crusher.
Well, there's that go. He actually had a little bit of a late start right there.
Well, time does start when you get off the line. I will say he had a little bit of a hike up there at the very beginning, kind of kicking that ramp a little bit. Taking it pretty wide right here, very wide.
One thing I'll say is he's definitely, I think he's using a whole lot more throttle than he needs to right now, and that's really kind of putting him into some interesting positions.
Yeah, I mean, he's having some struggles around these turns right now. That's the biggest thing I'm noticing out of this right here.
Oh, he's on two wheels, slightly hikes up, puts it back down. One thing I'll say is he definitely did make up for it with a lot of that speed and throttle rhythm.
Well, I think he had a little bit of a struggle there, more struggle than probably what he would want to have. Time coming in at 40.65. It's actually going to be your slowest time of the night here with your obstacle course. I imagine he probably got a penalty somewhere on there. The officials will probably clarify where. But at the end, I'm not really too sure. But 40.25 will be the time for Carolina Crushers. Coming out next, it is going to be Cameron Winfield and Gravedigger.
Cameron, man, this is a guy, this is going to be a big make or break moment. He needs to get that perfect pass. He wants to make sure to expand that gap between he and anybody else underneath him.
Incinerator is your number one truck in the obstacle course, and here comes Gravedigger.
It's interesting. I actually asked Cameron what he was hoping to do, and he said he was going to do everything he can to prevent Ace Racer from
he
getting
got a
one
penalty right there. He might have gotten a penalty, but it's going to come down to the official call. That was pretty close in the backside of that racing lane.
I think he got up all the way, but either way, I mean, he's got speed making up for it.
Pretty fast, though, other than that.
Gonna have to let off the throttle a little bit right there. He's going awfully wide. He's gonna have a lot of speed picked up right here.
There it is for Gravedigger. Let's take a look at this instant replay of this racing lane right here. We're gonna go ahead and analyze. And on my end, it doesn't look like he got that tire on the racing lane. It looks like he completely dodged it with that left or right front BKT tire. Yeah, he did not make contact with that backside of that racing lane at all. $37.72 will be the time for Cameron Winfield. He does pick up a penalty. I'm kind of shocked with how many people are missing the backside of this racing lane. It seems like a very easy, right there in the open ramp to hit. And there's a lot of struggle.
Well, I think one of the issues they're kind of doing is they think they need to go full throttle the moment they go over to first ramp. And what ends up happening right there is they are just not lined up correctly. And that means they just really aren't able to get over that properly.
Well, it's just
Coming up next,
they're not lined up for it.
Coming up next, the runner-up in the racing competition, Miles Jones and Overkill Evolution.
There comes a guy who's looking to have more points than Mike Lesko here tonight.
This is actually going to be a possible battle for who can make it into the World Finals main field. That's going to be the interesting thing.
Well, I mean, it's not really up to points. It's just kind of up to officials on who they think should be in main field. But, I mean, overtaking Miles would help. But Mike Lesko does have more wins, which is definitely going to help him out. But it just comes down to the performances here tonight, I would imagine, as well. And here comes Miles.
Either way, Miles Jones does have a obstacle course racing win. So here we go. He's got that green. Good start. Slows down. Gets it over the racing ramp.
That's what we want to see. Hits the racing ramp proper. A lot of issues.
But that is going to hurt him. He might have some suspension troubles. I did see that truck was sort of hiking up.
You know
so
what
now he's going to really need... He's going to need to pick it up as
I wonder what I was thinking about, Angus, is this is such a long course. Having truck damage in the first part of the course hinders you so much, like we saw with Drew.
Yeah, I mean, this thing, again, it is just hiking up to the side. I mean, at that point, all you could really do was just make up as much as you could.
We'll give it up for Overkill Evolution. Going to have that instant replay Check it out. Flips the car here. That car is taking a beating here in this obstacle course here tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how hard people are going to hit that thing when it comes to freestyle competition.
35.86. He got a faster time than I thought he would. I'm kind of surprised with that time. It's a good time. I'm kind of shocked. But figured that car would hinder him a little bit more, but the time comes in with a 35.86. Which means he's going to be put into your second place seed. Well, here comes Trevor Michaelesco and El Toro Loco.
Oh, this is going to be what can shake up points again. Like I said, it's kind of neck and neck between Miles Jones and Trevor Michaelesco right now. He's got won the racing competition earlier, so I think all he needs to do right now is get just a somewhat of a high spot. He doesn't even need to win the obstacle course at this point. All he needs to do is just get a high spot, and I think he'll be safe.
Trevor Michaelesco coming out, and here we go with green.
Oh, wow. There we go. That was a very hard leap. Oh my goodness. Kind of have to slow down quite a bit. But either way, I mean, he's picking it up. He's got that speed. He's got that throttle going. Got a little bit wide right now, but either way, I mean, he is making up for it.
This is a blazing fast pass from my point of view right now. This long course here in Fargo. Trevor Michaelesco going to finish it strong. Let's not talk about it. El Toro Loco with a great pass. 33.84. Goodness gracious. Michaelesco. No way. Crazy fast time. Not even a competition at this point. Michaelesco wins the obstacle course 2 seconds faster than everybody else. We'll give it up for Trevor Michaelesco and El Toro Loco, your obstacle course winner. Well, Angus, it's time for the best part of the night, the freestyle competition. We're ready for freestyle. No need to wait. No need for an intermission. Let's get going.
You know, we go into this final competition. Trevor Michaelesco has definitely caught up quite a bit. That makes you kind of wonder, who's going to take the final win of the season?
It's hard to say, but I think we might have an upset with freestyle.
I will definitely say Trevor Michaelesco tends to have a massive issue, tends to have a massive hiccup when it comes to the freestyle competition. When it comes to obstacle course and racing, I mean, he has got it in the bag, but freestyle, man, he has definitely been kind of coughing up quite a bit.
There is a 2 points gap currently from first to second and third to fourth heading into freestyle. Battle it is here for the ending of the season.
Oh, kicking off the freestyle competition, Cooper Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
It's time to get you with it. It is Monster Mutt Dalmatian coming out for freestyle.
Here goes the guy. All he wants to do right now, fill time. Last week, we were running at his hometown event. Nice, not a bad way to start off.
What a massive floor it is here for tonight also.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to need to do whatever you can right now. Cooper definitely focused on a bit more technicality, getting it on the back to BKT tires.
Taps the barrier. This track is insane for freestyle.
I mean, Cooper Sullivan, he is a great way to kick off this freestyle competition, and he's still going very careful, but I think he's also getting some good hits in, making sure not to take too many risks with the truck too early. Oh, and look at this. Look at that combo.
Oh.
I'd say he's starting to slowly but surely take a few more risks later into his run. I think it's pretty smart, making sure he's got a little bit more of those fans.
Bonus time.
Now he's in bonus, so he's got to pick it up.
Nice air. Yeah, I mean, this is last event. He's not in points contention. Might as well just let it hang out.
Cooper Sullivan, and he's got a good run.
My.
Biggest
Wow.
hit of the... Oof.
Can he save it? They have 5 seconds left.
Man, what a way to finish off your season. Wow, I mean, that has got to be painful.
Up and over on the lid with 5 seconds left to go.
Kind of tried to clear the entire track right there. Couldn't get it all the way.
Definitely impressive. Scores coming in for Cooper Sullivan and Monster Mud Dalmatian. .25 and 8.5 times score of 9, so it's 25.75. Let's get ready for your next driver. Angus, go ahead.
It is going to be Angel Garcia in straight jacket. Got a rather tense save in the Tacoma freestyle competition. I'm curious to see what he's going to do once again now that he's back on a larger venue.
Well, here comes Straight Jacket.
Giving everybody a good view of that beautiful old square body Ford. Ignore the inflatable green man on the track. I can assure you they are totally not real.
Right. Well, here we go. He's looking to start it off big here, and here we go to start it off.
And yes, sir, great way to start it off. Locks it into a wheelie. Perfect combo to start off a run.
Nice way to start off the freestyle.
Oh, no. That is not actually how you want to start off. He already lost the rear steer. He's going to have a lot of trouble going into these final seconds.
Angus, where did he break that?
Looked like he might have, when he landed it, he kind of had a little bit too much throttle right there. Of course, if you have too much throttle when you're landing, you can break the rear steer. And I think that might have been the issue he's had, but either way, he's making up for it.
Oh my God. Wow. What a launch.
Especially with no steer. Again, both of the tires now have minds of their own.
What a tumble. Time pause. For about 39 seconds left.
They're going to give him a chance to refire. Oh my goodness. He's already in trouble again. What a save.
Oh.
He's still saving it.
What a save. Going in bonus.
And those back two tires, man, they are jammed. There is not much else he can do. He's just got to throw that thing around everything.
Yeah, he's pulling a lot of weight here. You know, I really would not be surprised if they shut him off, but man, I don't think he's really going to be able to do much other than just roll around. Yeah, there's the RII. That's going to be at 13 seconds left. Give it up for Angel Garcia.
Man, that was probably one of the most chaotic moments I've seen on Arena Tour 2 so far. Wow, Angel Garcia making Kevin King proud tonight.
Well, he had some time left, so he's going to come in with a time score of an 8. Got a time score of an 8 with a 7.5 and a 7.75, so a 23.25 will be your score, which means Massimo Dalmatian's still in the hot seat.
Coming up next is a guy who can steal this potential championship away from almost everybody if he can play his cards right. It's going to be Trevor Michaelesco, El Toro Loco.
Let's see what Trevor can do here tonight. He has the green.
Here we go. He's pulling out onto the track. Again, like I said, this is a guy who can definitely have some trouble when it comes to the freestyle competition. But I think, again, like I said, all he can do is play his cards right now. Here we go. He's already going to start off big.
Nice air. That angle of ramp right there is sending these drivers straight up, and I'm digging it.
Yeah, I mean, of course, he's got some really good setup right now. Oh, my.
Wow.
That was great thinking right there.
That was really technical.
Got some slight sway bar issues. He may have some trouble turning. But either way, I mean, he's got good setup, but he's already lost rear steer.
Oh, look at the save. That was cool.
I mean, it's definitely going to hinder his momentum, but either way, I mean, he knows how to think. Oh,
wow.
My goodness.
He is using this truck to his ability with the rear steer tweaks.
Yeah, I mean, he's having to back up now. Especially in bonus time, can he become the first guy to fill clock?
Oh, what a save. Trevor Michaelesco. There we go. Turn it the other way, Trevor. Keep it off the wall. Not having to back up too much, which is really what's surprising me the most. Oh, my goodness. There goes whole front.
Oh. Not sure if he filled the time right there. He had 5 seconds, 8 seconds left. My bad. Man, what a way to end it off. He definitely was kind of lacking a little bit of that momentum, but man, he made up for it with wow factors.
Time scores coming in. We got a 9 for your time score, 8.75 and a 9.5. So a 27.25 is your new leader. Trevor Michaelesco and El Toro Loco in the hot seat.
Well, coming up next, guy who definitely wants to finish off strong after tonight, gonna be Christian Lanude in Zombie.
Let's see what Christian Lanude can do out here tonight. He had one of the best runs in Tacoma, week number 1. Can he match it here tonight, if not do better?
Well, I mean, it's clear that these bigger tracks have been better for him. Here we go. He's already starting off. Great way to start off. Doesn't even think, just does it.
Love seeing Christian Lanude on the arena tour. He's really been an interesting person to see. Like he's been a little bit of a sleeper, though. That is the biggest thing with him on this tour.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a great setup right now. Ooh, great save.
You know, that's probably one of the worst predicaments you can get into is when all that weight shifts to the front.
And one thing oh my goodness, some of the biggest air of the night so far. One thing you gotta be careful though is you don't want to go off to the concrete too many times. If you go off there too many times, you will be shut off. Of course, that was only once. Right there wasn't too much of a problem. It was only one tire cross-threading it over everything.
First one to cross-thread it. Ooh, little hike up there.
I mean, he's got a really good setup right now. I think he clearly knows how to go around this track. Christian Lanude doing a great job right now.
He's on bonus time. BKT bonus time.
Oof, that was a hard landing right there, though. I'm not sure if this really has all of the wow factors that Trevor Michaelesco had, but he's definitely got that big air. He's definitely got that momentum.
What?
What a save!
He about hack steered that thing back up off the ground. 5 seconds left.
Definitely got some damage. I think it's clear he will probably be able to fill time. And he's got it. First guy to fill time tonight.
Fills the clock. Give it up for Zombie. You can see that rear steer was broken, which is really what gave him that kick up there. It wasn't even intentional the way he saved it, but it happened. So that rear steer was broken when he went into that save. Very interesting. Time score of a 10. Got a time score of a 10, 8.75, and an 8.5. So a 27.25 is going to tie him for first place. I think the biggest thing there is Christian Lanoon had a very clean run and filled the clock.
Well, coming up next, it's going to be Joey Berge in Megabyte.
Here comes a guy who knows how to rip up freestyle. Here comes Joey.
Yeah, this is a story of things done.
Again, a guy who won freestyle in Nashville. Can he pull it off again? Cross-threading to start it off.
27.25 is a score to beat. Not a very high score to beat, but a lot of these drivers have been struggling here in Fargo.
I mean, again, this is a pretty intimidating track. This is definitely bigger than a lot of guys have taken so far. I mean, either way, Joey's already picking it up. Wow.
Funky dogs. Nasty dogs.
I gotta say, Joey is probably so far one of my favorite arena freestylers.
Oh,
I mean, every time he shows up, he absolutely throws down.
You'll see him in Anaheim driving Megabyte or Freestyle for FS1. Excited to see what he can do there on the baseball stadium field. Nice slap wheelie.
Oh, perfect. Sets it down right when he was starting to bobble a little bit. He's got some great truck awareness right now.
Nice air. Going into BKT bonus time.
I think if he can definitely have a little bit more of that pizzazz, I think he'll definitely be able to take that lead. But I think he's got to do something incredibly special that these fans haven't yet to see. Oh, and here we go. He's in trouble.
Oh, God. 11 seconds left. What a landing on the front chassis. Check out the replay. Rewatch this one. Crunch on the front. Boom! Right on the hood. Score's coming in from Megabyte. We got an 8 and an 8.5. Time score of a 9, so a 25.5 will be your score for Megabyte. That's such a big floor, but Angus, looks like these drivers are struggling a little bit. You know, they've been on small little arena floors all season long, and I think the big floor is kind of tripping them up a little bit.
Well, I think it's they're not really thinking about where they're going to land right now. But let's just be honest. Let's talk about a guy who I think definitely has a chance to conquer this track. It's going to be Miles Jones over Evolution.
Let's see what he can do here tonight. The green has been given for him to go, and here we go.
Out in that tunnel, he's pulling out. Goes the runner-up in a freestyle competition. These fans on their feet. Here we go. He's going full speed.
Needs to get more points to Trevor Michaelesco if he wants to keep the points lead for third.
I mean, I think he can definitely do it. He's already clearly got a plan. I mean, he's already sending it. Of course, again, like we said, Trevor Michaelesco. Oh my goodness, Miles Jones absolutely sending it across the stadium.
Using the floor to his advantage right now, hitting every square foot of flooring right now.
Trevor Michaelesco, man, he had those unique moves. He had those things that fans have never seen. Miles Jones, though, I think he's making up for it with some massive leaps. I think right now what he's going to need to do is he's going to need to go even bigger than before. Oh my goodness.
There we go, using these ramps and their steepness to his advantage. Bonus time for Overkill Evolution. Big leap.
And he clears it.
Bouncing off the ramp. Nice landing for Overkill.
I knew somebody was going to try it. I did not know somebody was going to make it.
Wow.
Perfect save. Just has perfect
No
rhythm.
front steering. Only rear steer.
It's going to be interesting. We're going to see this guy really kind of make up what he's got. Oh, first move in reverse.
And fills the clock. Give it up for Miles, Jones, and Overkill. This comes after your time. Just for you fans here tonight. Goodness, stoppy. Check out the instant replay. Watch this transfer from one side of the track to the other.
I knew people were going to attempt that. I didn't know anybody was going to succeed in it. Which we saw somebody try it earlier. I think it was Cooper that tried it. And unfortunately had a lot of damage. What's actually interesting is this truck. I mean, Overkill Evolution was about to fall apart right at the end.
9.25 and 9.75 time score of a 10. So a 29 is your new leader. Well, let's get ready for some Panther action. Coming out next, it is Jaden Camerino and Predator.
Currently, they're getting Overkill Evolution off the track. I've got to say, man, I did not expect people to get air that big. Wow. But, I mean, you look at Predator, this is definitely a truck that's on its biggest venue so far this season. Biggest venue was actually at the preseason.
He starts it off. Jake Camerino's been talking about how this is his last freestyle in SCS. What a great history this guy has in SCS. A Save of the Year winner. A top 5, I believe, in World Finals freestyle from World Finals 17. Nice air.
Oh, wow. Already sending it. I mean, he's going to absolutely throw down right now. I mean, he knows what he has to do. He's not really going to be as focused on really getting that win. He's going to be just more focused on doing whatever he can to have a nice send-off, a nice thank you to all these fans. Of course, like you said, back in the 2016 season, drove Barbarian. That was like a massive breakout for him altogether.
I mean, Jay's going to thrive on this track right here. You know, Jay did it at a stadium tour, and he did a great job with. Look at the sky wheelie. Swap wheelie combo. Love it. Great flow.
I mean, he's just walking over everything right now. He's got a really good run. He's already in bonus time.
Oh.
Question is, what is he going to do to really end off his final SCS freestyle?
Nice moves.
I'm not sure if he's going to... Marcus says, I'm not sure if he's going to stop after time some fill. This is definitely a guy who I can see just throwing it down right at the end.
Yeah, he's got some big leaps in here. It's your final hit. Crazy hit on the roof. Ouch. And he fills the clock.
I am surprised. I actually thought they were going to shut him off right there, but it looks like he didn't hit it too hard in the front, I guess. Wow, that was a bizarre hit right at the end, and he's going to turn it over.
And a big thank you from Jay Camerino to everybody else. Jay Camerino flipping his truck over, and what a time we've had with this guy in SCS. Scores coming in for Jake Camerino and Predator. Got a time score of a 10 with a 9.25 on the board from judge number 1. An 8.75 from judge number 2. So a 28. Going to put him 1 point shy of first. Put him in second place.
That's not a bad place. That's actually probably one of the best runs we've seen from him this season.
Yeah, I mean, love seeing Predator, and I love seeing Jake Camerino come out here in freestyle. Always been kind of that guy who I've kind of viewed as a project of mine just to see how he does in certain trucks he's been put in. Here comes Ace Racer and Incinerator, another guy who has been breaking out this season.
He has a freestyle win in Birmingham, Alabama. Question is, can he finish off with one final win before World Finals? I mean, let's just be honest. If there is one guy who I think deserves I think we already know how he's going to start this off. This is going to be interesting.
Starting it off.
Starts it off with a great skywheel.
He was sitting
This
there
is a
trying to
guy
figure
who
out that's what he wanted to do for a second.
Who I think is not only has a chance for a main field invite, I think he has a chance to possibly get a freestyle victory. I mean, he does not go, he does not let off at all when it comes to these smaller venues. Imagine what he's going to do on like bigger venues.
Yeah, I mean, he does a great job. He is so technical.
Score to beat currently at 29 from Miles Jones and Overkill Evolution. But right now, Ace Racer is currently the spotlight.
Wow. That was cool.
This guy is definitely, I mean, we actually talked about this guy's definitely in contention for Technician of the Year.
Oh my goodness.
Ow.
Yeah, he has not broken this truck, I don't think, once this season.
Oh, here we go. He's slocking it over the pod.
Bonus time for Incinerator.
I mean, he has got a really good setup. This has been a brilliant season for Ace Racer. I mean, no doubt rising star of the year. And here we go. He's going in reverse.
Nice
signature.
reverser. Oh, man, he's got something cooking here. He knows what he's doing here.
Here we go. He's going to try and clear it.
Lands it. Can he save it? Incinerator sidewall, and he fills the clock. What a way to end it.
He saw what Miles Jones did, and he said, I can do that too, buddy. Man, what a way to end off his season. Definitely been a great season for Ace Racer, man.
Score's coming in for Incinerator. Got a 9.25 and a 9.5. Time score with 10, 28.75. 0.25 short, which puts him in second place.
That's not a bad place. That can definitely, depending on how Cameron Winfield plays his cards right now, it can definitely put him at a possible place to be in the top 5.
Drew Midgift,
But
Carolina Crusher.
man, Drew Midgift last week, if I could, got the overall event win. But he does not just want that overall. He wants a victory. One more victory. And he knows what he has to do. He's going to send it. He's going to send it. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, this guy I'm personally been excited to watch here tonight, to see how he does here tonight. He's just piping this crowd up. He's getting up close with them, going behind the barriers. He's getting them a good up close and personal shot. Kind of like a victory lap for one last time.
Of course, this truck has a very rich history to it. Originally owned by the legendary, unforgettable Gary Porter.
Oh,
And
man.
I think Drew knows what he has to do. He's starting off big.
Drew is one of these guys who is so aggressive in freestyle. His equipment cannot keep up with what he does.
Yeah, I remember that run in Nashville. He had some really good saves. And look at this. He's already taking risks.
Yeah, what a straight up and down shot right there.
Yeah, I mean, he is just setting it over everything, man. He has made Gary Porter proud this season. Of course, we talked about it quite a bit. This guy has actually worked with Triple B Motorsports, and around that time,
Wow.
actually has worked on the Carolina Crusher name. So that's actually why he went straight for it.
Here comes Carolina Crusher.
Oh my goodness. I mean, he's making sure to just absolutely thrash this truck for these fans. He's popping it into the first donuts of the night. I mean, this guy can definitely shake up points right now, depending on where he places.
We're in bonus time with Carolina Crusher. Now, a little close to that wall there, being safe with it. And here we go, sending it.
Oh, can he land it? Oh, my goodness. Breaks the rear steer.
Uh-oh. Keep it
Great
off
save.
it. Nice. Keep it going.
It looks like for his final few seconds in, he is going to throw down. He is going to give this truck the beating of a lifetime.
And what a run from Carolina Crusher.
Here we go. One final hit.
And that's it. Give it up for Carolina Crusher up on top of the barrier. Why not? Doesn't matter at this point.
What a run. I'm actually curious to see how it's going to go with the scores. I'm not sure if it's going to lead, but man, that's definitely going to be in a top spot contention right now.
Scores coming in. We got a 10 for the time and a 10 from judge number 2. Score coming in from judge number 1. Scores coming in will be enough to take the lead. 9.5. So a 29.5 for Carolina Crusher. He takes the lead.
Coming up next. Yeah, get out of that truck, Drew, man. You can get celebrate as much as you want. But coming up next, it is a guy who is currently only a few minutes away from a possible championship. And that is, of course, Cameron Winfield and Gravedigger.
Man's been waiting for it. Gravedigger is here. They've all seen what he did in Tacoma. Let's see what he can do here in Fargo.
Oh, he's gonna try and clear it on his first hit. This is gonna be interesting.
Starts it off, massive leap. What a risk. Oh my goodness.
And the best part is his truck's perfectly fine. I thought he was gonna lose their steer right there, but it looks like it's still safe.
This guy freestyles so hard. He's had the opportunity to watch everybody else drive here tonight. He knows what handles what.
Yeah, man. Of course, score to beat now, a 29.5
Good.
from Drew Midkiff and Carolina Crusher.
Nice.
But of course, the guy on the track was Gary Porter's TNT rival, that being Gravedigger.
Gravedigger coming out here strong.
Oh, thought he was going to be in a bit of trouble for a second. He's able to set down. He's actually been a little bit safer than I normally see him. But I think he knows he just wants to fill that time.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
Cameron Winfield, what are you doing?
I don't think that was his fault at all. I mean, he just set it down at a bad time.
Oh, my. 27 seconds left. How does this implicate the scores or just the points? Scores coming in.
Man, he is not a happy camper right now, and I can't blame him at all, man. I mean, that was definitely fixing up to be a winning run, and it just ended horribly, man. I gotta feel bad for him.
7.5 and a 7. So a 20.5 is your score for Cameron Winfield.
Which means your freestyle winner is gonna be Drew Midkiff in Carolina Crusher.
Drew coming home with his first freestyle win of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, your freestyle winner is Drew Midkiff in Carolina Crusher. Drew, how does it feel to win Freestyle Fargo?
Dude, this is crazy, man. I wanted a freestyle win all season. I finally got it, and right at the end, I can't thank y'all enough for the ride. This one meant a lot. I got my two little Carolina Crushers sitting right here with me in front of my computer, man. This one's fun. It was nothing but great. I tried to be on edge with it. Not as bad as, a little bit close to kind of what Rob Potre did here with the one I had to get to run, but it was a blast, man. Thank y'all.
Drew Midkiff, you are going to be trying to get into that World Finals main field freestyle win. It's going to help you out here. How does it feel to be one step closer to Vegas?
Man, it feels great. I've never gotten a chance to go in person, so, I mean, this is probably as close as we'll get because, I mean, it's not possible in person anymore, but this is great, man. I hope I'll get that spot in main field possibly and keep on rocking with her and just send her till the end in freestyle and break the front and rear off till there's nothing left.
We're awaiting our points series champion. Drew, thank you so much for a great season. You've been a great face to have.
Hey, one more question though. Have you driven over a Ford lately?
No.
Oh, too bad. You ought to try it sometime. It's fun, and I'm a Ford guy, so.
Amen. Amen.
Amen, man. Amen. Well, we're awaiting our points series champion. But as we get our points calculated to see who is your series champion. Coming home with 108 points in the series. Your series champion is Ace Racer and Incinerator.
What an upset! The underdog.
Wow. Ace Racer, congratulations. You are Arena Tour 2 Series Champion. How does it feel?
Words can't describe how much I'm feeling right now. I mean, I'm holding back my feels around because I came into the competition knowing that Trevor had to lead. I was just gonna let the cause play out and see if Blake would just go a little bit too hard there, and I just can't believe everything went according to plan. I only won 2 events this season down to Birmingham, but that's the thing. I always seem to always be on that high level. Like, I may not win all the time, but I'm always up on the level. I'm always trying to go for the win. I came in this competition. I came to this event, maximum destruction in hill. I'm gonna be maximum destruction in that hill, but I'm building the competition for maximum destruction, and that's what I did tonight.
Now, if you don't want mine, I'm actually going to ask one more thing. You basically already clinched yourself a position into the World Finals. That's going to be your biggest field ever. What are you going to do? What's your mentality going to be preparing yourself for that ultimate event?
Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to go do well in the race. I mean, do some very fast stuff like Blake Thompson around, Lapis around, even you, Angus. I know you're a very good racer, but I'm just going out there just to go and have some fun right now, because this is honestly putting out the highlight of my Looks at Boss moment around, especially at the highlight, and I just feel very thankful for everyone, and just hopefully I could just go all the way in freestyle run, because I love this incinerator truck. Whoever put me in this incinerator truck, I want to thank them so much, because I just built the competition for maximum destruction around here. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Well,
also, it may not be the Iron Man truck, but I still love doing those wheelies.
well, one more time for your Point Series champion, Ace Racer Incinerator.
Ladies and gentlemen, Angus, you've been with me all season long on this tour. Any closing thoughts?
Well, let me tell you, no matter who gets into main field from this tour, they are going to throw down. In Las Vegas, Nevada, Ace Racer has basically already clinched his spot in main field. The question is, who else from this tour is going to make it in there? It doesn't matter. I mean, you had a great night. We had Drew Midkiff finally getting that freestyle victory he had been looking for. We had probably the biggest upsets in Point Series history. And it looks like it's going to be a great show. Like I said, man, though, stay tuned for tomorrow. We got the last ever Point Series event. Bree Parker, I know where you are in the points. I'm coming for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Arena Tour 2, and we'll see you tomorrow.